Alright then, Helldivers, we have so much, and I mean so much information for you. We have the patch notes that have been released on Tuesday. We have a new major order with many planets under attack, and also some interesting news regarding the development inside of Arrowhead itself. Let's jump right into it and see what's going on in the world of Helldivers 2. Starting off, guys, on Tuesday we have received an update into the Unjuiced 4.1.1, and the overview states: Freedom's greetings, Helldivers. For this ongoing minor update, stability and optimization were the focus of the team. We look forward to hearing how you feel. We're keeping the galaxy and democracy running smoothly. Patch highlights: fixed crashes including some hot joining and stratagem related crashes, reducing frame rate stutters during drop-in sequence, fixed issues related to unused textures loaded into memory. This sounds like a very good patch indeed. However, one thing I will say, the second bullet point, reducing frame rate stutters during drop-in sequences. The second this update came out, drop-in sequence to me since this update has been 10 times worse, so I'm not entirely sure what has happened there, but let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this update. Let's have a look at what's going on inside of this patch. Fix the crash after hot join in a game that just started and when the existing players use certain stratagems. Fix the rare crash when enemies fall through the ground. Fix the crash that occurs during missions when encounter is triggered. Fix the crash on mission load, which I experienced quite a bit myself. Fix the crash which could occur when interacting quickly with the weapon customization menu. This has been fixed and has been broken over and over again, so hopefully this one is now rectified for good. Extraction shuttle will no longer get into landing stage when bumping into tall structures near the landing pad. I think the developers are really struggling with fixing the bugs when pilot of the Pelican has been under influence of certain alcoholic drinks. Pilots have still been flying at the extraction like absolute maniacs. Fixed an issue with missing haptics when gamepads disconnect and reconnect. Fixed ragdolls falling through ground during certain sections of the tutorial. Fixed an issue where some unused textures were being loaded into memory accidentally or certain planet types. When it comes to optimizations for PC, only fixed for textures sometimes appear in low resolution even when the memory is available. Very annoying one for me personally. The game half the time looks like playing Minecraft instead of Helldivers. I hope this fix is related to this one. Reduced flashing reaction on muzzle smoke on all weapons for a better FOV, reduced frame rate stutters during the drop-in sequence which we just talked about, optimized destruction on various tree assets to maintain performance where a lot of trees are being destroyed. Overall, very good attempt at the patch, but from my experience, I am still having a lot, and I mean a lot of issues. This is a good movement in the right direction. Plenty of fixes to go. We're gonna go into this one a little bit later. Right now, let's have a look at this major order, as I think this is a little bit of a filler MO while the developers are trying to rectify more issues. The liberation of Osha'une, one of the Terminate Hive worlds responsible for production of the Gloom, was an incredible triumph, but the prolonged campaign into the Gloom has come at the cost. Much of Super Earth remains in ruins. Our citizens deserve to be ignored no longer. Time has come to place humanity first. The reconstruction of York Supreme has been ordered to commence post-haste. The last and greatest of the Yorks was invaded and bombed to ruin by the Illuminate during the invasion of Super Earth. It will be restored to its former glory and more. Super Earth megacities are spectacular megalopoli constructed over the course of centuries. The rapid reconstruction of one is a demanding undertaking and will demand massive quantities of construction material. Anda and Asperoth Prime contain large, mostly untapped reserves of limestone, iron ore and gravel. Permits have been issued for their rapid extraction and protections for the unique biodiversity and natural wonders that exist atop those reserves reserves have been removed. However, one threat remains. Illuminate forces have been observed moving rapidly towards these planets. The enemy will stop at nothing to maintain the brutal destruction they inflicted upon Liberty's heart. The Helldivers are ordered to hold under ad Asperoth Prime until extraction of sufficient materials is complete. The mission specific for another week-long major order is simple. All the designated planets until construction materials to rebuild York Supreme are extracted. Hold under and Asperoth Prime. It might seem like a little bit of a filler MO, however, there has been interesting developments going on inside of the Illuminate front. The planet of Shetty is currently on the level 26 invasion from the Illuminate, and we have been losing this one to a large extent, even though the Democracy Space Station has also been used on this planet. If you are a Squid Diver or a MO Diver, I would highly suggest to proceed to this planet first. On top of that, we have a massive level 40 invasion on Alarath. I would probably hold on to this planet, as I think this one is simply going to be much harder, and the defense of the megacities inside Alarath will be very challenging. Not to mention that the planet of Hadrobius is once again on the attack by the Illuminate from the level 25 invasion, and so far it looks like Illuminate are going to take this planet very easily. This is a very scary time in this galactic war. It looks like the Illuminate are not going to let us rebuild Super Earth as much as we want to. They still want us to suffer, but I'm sure the Helldivers will come in the clutch once again and will liberate those planets and show the squids the power of managed democracy. Moving from the topic of the Galactic War, we also have received a very interesting development blog from the Arrowhead Studios. Diving into Development Team Part 1, a chat with Arrowhead Game Studios production director Alex Ball. He has been talking a lot with regards to the state of the game, the development structure inside of Arrowhead Studios, and also a little bit about his job as a production director. He essentially described his job as a chaos manager, and that his job is to communicate across different departments inside of Arrowhead, ensuring the productivity and the quality of the game is maintained as much as possible. One thing he also stated is that number one priority right now is going to be the quality of life rather than content release. But yeah guys, don't worry, they are still working on the content, but we are gonna have to give them a little bit more time. Personally, I am expecting some sort of content in December, whether it's just a war bond or whether it's a major content drop. I personally believe that we are gonna have to wait a little bit longer based on Alex Ball's comments inside this blog post. I'm gonna leave it in the description down below if you guys want to have a little read. It's a very interesting article, link in the description. It looks like Arrowhead is slowly getting back on track with regards to the overall communication between developers and the community. I feel like we are on the right track, but there is still a very long way to go. With regards to this major order, I suggest all of you guys to head to the Illuminate front and show the squids what the Helldivers are truly capable of. Thank you so much guys. As always, smash that beautiful like, subscribe if you want to see more. Discord, as always, in the description down below if you want to check it out. I will really appreciate it. I'm Krennic, and I will see you guys on a battlefield.